Congratulations! You are now one of the select few owners of America's sports car, the 1987 Corvette. Whether this is your first or fifth Corvette, it will be helpful for you to spend a few minutes listening to this instructional tape to familiarize yourself with the car's features and instrumentation. Also, all the information is fully explained in detail with supplementary visuals in the owner's manual supplied in the exclusive Corvette portfolio. This information will help protect your investment in a quality performance automobile, the 1987 Corvette. The first step to fully enjoying your new Corvette is to get comfortable in the driver's seat by adjusting it to your driving comfort. If you have power seats, the 6-way controls for the driver and/or passenger seat are located on each side of the recessed area of the center console. The center joystick control moves the entire seat forward, backward, and up and down, while the front and rear controls tilt the front or rear of the seat up and down as required. With manual controls, the fore-aft seat adjustment control handle is located at the front of the seat. Moving the handle to the right releases the seat to move forward or rearward. Releasing the handle locks the seat in place. To adjust the seat back angle, move the adjustment control lever located at the outboard front corner of the seat. Move the control lever rearward while sitting in the seat with your back against the seat back. Pushing or releasing back pressure will adjust the angle to the desired position. Then release the lever. To load cargo in the rear compartment, simply pull up on the release lever located behind the seat back and pull the seat back forward. The seat back will latch when returned to the upright position. If you have the optional sports seat, the upper rocker switch on the left side of the seat will move the side bolsters toward or away from you. To adjust the back angle, use the lower rocker switch. The switch on the right side of the seat inflates 3 compartments in the back cushion. To deflate those compartments, depress each button below the rocker switch until they are comfortable for you. The 2 outside rear view mirrors are controlled by a 3-position rocker switch, left, right, and neutral, and a joystick in the front of the recessed area of the center console. To achieve maximum performance from your Delco sound system, you should take time to read about it in the owner's manual. If your Corvette is equipped with a Delco Bose system, a separate owner's manual has been provided. Now, if you haven't done so, fasten your seatbelt and get ready to drive. The 1987 Corvette has a unique seatbelt feature, automatically preventing the lap portion of the belt from loosening under rugged driving conditions like driving on curvy roads. To activate this unique feature, simply push in on the cinch button, located on the seatbelt retractor. Now that you're seated comfortably, it's time to adjust the steering wheel. By rotating the lever just behind the wheel hub counterclockwise, you'll release the wheel so it can be telescoped to a comfortable driving position. Rotate the lever clockwise to lock it in that position. On the left side of the steering column, just behind the turn signal control arm, is the lever that allows you to tilt the steering wheel to your driving preference. Now that these adjustments have been made, you will begin to feel more like this Corvette was made for you. Turn signals. Moving the turn signal lever to the first position in either direction will indicate a lane change. The signal stops flashing when the lever is released. Also on the turn signal lever is the control for headlight low and high beams. The high beam can be activated by pulling the lever toward you. A blue light on the instrument panel above the steering column indicates when the high beams are on. Finally, the optional cruise control is located on the turn signal lever. To set it, slide the lever to the on position and push in the set button on the end of the control arm. To increase cruise speed in 1 mile per hour increments, tap and quickly release the lever from on to the resumed accelerate position. To decrease cruise speed in the same 1 mile per hour increments, tap and quickly release the set button. The cruise control can be disengaged by moving the lever to the off position or by pressing the clutch or brake pedal. The 3-position headlight switch is located in the upper left corner of the dashboard. Pulling out the switch knob fully turns on the headlights, parking lights, side marker lights, and tail lights. Pulling the headlight knob out to the first position will turn on all lights but the headlights. Pull the light switch fully out to automatically raise and turn on the headlights as well as the lights mentioned earlier. By pushing the light switch knob back to the first position, the headlights will go out but stay open. This is useful for washing the headlights. Turning the headlight knob counterclockwise will turn on the interior lights. When the door is opened, the door-mounted map lights, the under-dash courtesy lights, and the rear compartment cargo lights come on. Also, the spare tire light comes on, lighting up the necessary area for jack and spare tire removal. 2 map lights on the inside rear view mirror are operated by a switch in the bottom of the mirror. If you want to operate the door-mounted lights while you're driving, simply press the light lens in the lower front corner. To use the fog lights, the headlight switch must be in the first or second position. Then press the fog lamp switch on the upper left of the dash. The electronic instrument panel provides you with a wealth of important information at a glance. A special sensor in the Corvette will dim the instrument cluster as the outside daylight begins to fade, indicating that the headlights should be activated. Turning on the headlights will restore the instrument cluster to full intensity. The speedometer displays your speed both digitally and on a bar graph. You can receive your information in kilometers per hour or miles per hour by using the English metric conversion switch located in the center of the function switch panel. This switch will also give either English or metric unit readings for the range or trip distance, depending on the position you select. It also allows you to get your temperature readings in Fahrenheit or Celsius and your oil pressure in PSI or kPa. The function switch panel is actually a diagram of the driver information center. Each switch controls a separate function displayed in the corresponding area of the instrument panel. You can select from readings that give you oil pressure or oil temperature, coolant temperature or system voltage, instant fuel economy rate or average fuel rate. The reset button initiates a new distance period of average fuel rate. Both instant and average readings can also be displayed in either English or metric units by changing the conversion switch. Once the switch is positioned in either English or metric, all readouts on the dash appear in the function selected. If oil pressure, oil temperature, coolant temperature, or system voltage are out of normal range, a red warning indicator next to the readout comes on, indicating instant service is necessary. Also, the reserve light appears when the fuel bar graph indicates a low fuel level. On the telltale display section to the right of the function switches, other warning lights appear such as door ajar, hatch ajar, fasten belts, security, anti-lock, brake, and service engine soon. By the way, when you start your Corvette, all warning lights come on briefly as a simple check of all bulbs. There are 3 hatch releases on the Corvette, one located on the forward wall of the console glove box and the other 2 positioned at the rear edge of each door trim panel. For safety, the console-mounted hatch release only works when the car is in park or neutral if you have an automatic transmission, or with the parking brake applied if you have a manual transmission. The brake warning light comes on after initial startup only when the parking brake is engaged or if there is a loss of brake pressure. To engage the parking brake, simply pull up on the handle while holding the brake pedal down. To release, depress the brake pedal and pull the parking brake handle up until you feel resistance. Then push the release button and lower the handle until it is all the way down. If you own a Corvette equipped with a manual transmission, you will enjoy the 4 forward gears with an automatically engaged overdrive, usable in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gears. The system also includes an overdrive switch located in the shifter knob. When the overdrive is engaged, a symbol appears in the tachometer display section. The overdrive can be turned off by depressing the overdrive switch. For complete information on your manual or automatic transmission, refer to your owner's manual. The theft deterrent system is a great Corvette feature. The security light flashes when you lock the ignition but have not armed the theft deterrent system. To arm the system, simply lock the doors before closing them. The security light will then be on constantly until the last door is closed. Manually locking a car equipped with power door locks will not arm the alarm system. The power locks must be used. To disarm the system, or if you accidentally set off the alarm, simply turn the key clockwise in either of the outside door locks. Your car is further protected by the Vehicle Anti-Theft System, or VATS for short. There is an encoded pellet in your ignition key. After the key is inserted into the steering column lock, it is read by a sensor behind the instrument panel. If the resistor value of the key doesn't match the value programmed, fuel is immediately shut off to the engine and the car cannot be started for a 5-minute period. To remove your key, make sure the car is in reverse if you have a manual transmission or in park if it is an automatic. The anti-lock display refers to the anti-lock brake system, or ABS, developed for Corvette by Bosch. This system uses an electronic sensor to maintain the rate of wheel rotation during braking. If a wheel begins to lock up, the unit releases braking pressure briefly, then reapplies it when traction is regained. Between the time you start the engine and the time you approach a speed of 5 miles per hour, the ABS does a self-check. While this is occurring, you may detect a slight pulsating sensation, especially if your foot happens to be on the brake. If anything is wrong with the system, the anti-lock light will come on. This just refers to the ABS. No other braking functions will be affected. To remove the roof panel on the coupe, a special ratchet wrench can be found in the glove box. For additional instructions on the removal of the coupe top and for the operation of the convertible top, refer to your owner's manual. Also included are complete instructions for the operation of your air conditioning and electronic control air conditioning system, providing you with heating and cooling comfort in all weather conditions. The owner's literature provided in the Corvette portfolio contains important information about the starting and operation of all standard and optional equipment of your new Corvette. To protect your investment in your 1987 Corvette, special attention should be paid to the information supplied in the appearance and care section and the service and maintenance section of the owner's manual. After reviewing the literature, if you have any special questions, call the National Customer Assist toll-free number, 800-222-1020. If that number is not available, call 313-492-5500. Again, congratulations on your purchase of the true American sports car.
Listen to the heartbeat,
the 1987 Corvette
of America. Listen to the heartbeat of America.
Listen to the heartbeat of America. Listen to the heartbeat of America. Oh yeah.
It's the rhythm on the road. It's the pulse on the street.